All right, we'll get the meeting started. First thing is Matt Ricker, comprehensive plan, 15 quotes. We get the list here.
Yeah. And when we did the comprehensive plan this time, the last plan was extremely helpful, and it's good to have that documentation, for whatever the town wants to follow up on the parts of the plan for, and in 10 years or so, when the next committee wants to tackle it, to be able to have the plan and then the appendices kind of follow in chronological order. The blank survey, the summary of the open-end questions, all the results and analyses and stuff.
Yeah. The question is, how many copies do you think we need? And
well, that was my question. I read Matt's email, and I guess, did you ask the people on the board, on the committee, if they wanted one, or you just assuming? It just seems like a big expense to go anywhere above a few, you know what I mean? Unless, people put time into it, so, I guess, it's $40 a plan, that's, we pay them $40 as a town for the 3 years they spent, that's cheap labor.
Yeah,
but,
right.
I can't see more than 3 or 4 copies kicking around here.
Right.
Do you know if you go down from that 20, Matt, that the price would be the same, or is it up to 20, or is it?
I think that probably is, I gave her a minimum of 20.
Yeah.
Because that was for people on the committee. That's what was done last time. There was one for everybody on the committee, and then the selectmen, and then there were some for the town, and that's how we got to the minimum of 20.
Joe?
I think the planning board should have copies, and anybody who might come on to the planning board in the next 10 years. Because there are implications on the comprehensive plan that we won't pass any sort of ordinances that might be opposed to the comprehensive plan, or if we do, we got to go back and pass an amendment to the comprehensive plan.
Oh,
so, there's a little bit of legalities there. I know it's only, a wish list, but it's still, there are legalities about it.
So you want to make sure that everybody has enough copies so everybody can study it if they need to.
If need be, just like having a copy of the, whatever ordinance.
Yeah.
This isn't an ordinance, it's a precursor.
Yeah.
And I say this because my cousin was involved in Portland politics very heavily, and he said that they had to go back again and again to their comprehensive plan.
Oh, yeah.
I know they're the big boys, but still, they used their comprehensive plan in that way. They used it to block things also.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So just being able to be vaguely aware of it. I know for anybody who was on the planning board for the last 20 years, had a hard time getting a hold of a copy.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't let mine go.
Yeah, right.
No, you can't borrow it.
Yeah, no.
I was just wondering, I believe it's online, the comprehensive plan.
Yeah.
And as long as we have the availability to make copies in-house, it may or may not be cheaper. Sort of what we do with the land use ordinances, when we need a copy for somebody. Hard copy, we just run it out.
Yeah.
It may be cheaper to just order an extra 10 copies or so, I don't know. But I suspect it's cheaper to just run them off if we do.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, Joe, I just wanted to get some clarification on what you just said. The planning board is tasked with their work with, based on our ordinances. You just alluded to, you're gonna use this as more, not as more, but in addition to that, like what I think versus what's right here. How's that gonna work?
So, the comprehensive plan calls for it to be reviewed by the planning board.
Yeah.
And, see if there's anything that we ought to consider doing.
Which would involve another ordinance being amended or written. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if we were to come up with an idea of an ordinance we wanted, we should check the comprehensive plan, you know, and see if it's way off base. Like we want to put in a water system and a sewer system in town.
Right over Senator Black Road, I know.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, it's just the sort of thing, we should check it.
Yeah, as a reference. But,
As a reference.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think, Don's comment is very good, that not everybody has to have a copy, and they need them, because they're available online. A lot of people on the planning board will come and go before the next edition is. I know when we started this comprehensive plan, we had a hard time finding the complete document, because all of those previous copies have gone with wherever people's private file cabinets. And, make everybody a copy, and they're gone to the wind. We've been told in all these briefings that, well, we're just gonna sit it on the side anyway, you know, we never really do what's in the comprehensive plan, it just sits over there. So don't worry about it, don't worry about what it says.
That was kind of what I was, you know, it's like, you know, to have that many copies, it's like, you know, and I'm not diminishing any work that any of the members put into it, but if they want a copy, then maybe petition us for a copy or something. So what are you saying, like the 20 maximum, and then whenever they run out, they run out? 'Cause
Yeah.
I can't see anybody on the committee doing anything other than putting it on their bookshelf or in a gold encrusted box or something.
People that are on the committee, I'm not gonna touch it again.
Right.
But
Okay,
if you got 20 copies and you stack them somewhere, that'd be good.
They put them in 6 places. Put them in 6 places.
Yeah.
You know,
Put them down
put
at the
them,
whistle.
store them in different bags, so that you can actually get one, because when you're looking at what's done, yeah, or historical, you know.
Yeah.
Copy, you know, on the top, planning board copy, town office
There you go,
copy.
yeah, I hope it keeps it directed to the
Perfect, Roseland.
living. Yeah.
If it shows up somewhere
But
that's not meant to be.
I guess to be in good faith, we should do 20 copies and distribute them around, if since they need to have one.
Make sure there's 2, 3 copies hanging around here.
Officially keeping the documents, we have a copy that's posted, and Deb has got to have a copy for the records. That's important.
And move we print 20.
Second.
All in favor? Do the 20. Next thing, some of County Regional Assessing 2025 Tax Commitment Date and Overlay.
Yeah, I have this spreadsheet as well, and I punched the numbers in and played it a little bit. I think he's found a good spot there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it ends up being.
Yep.
It's much better than last year, a little bit.
It's,
Lower mill rate, more overlay.
10 cents, lower on the mill rate.
So we're all just looking for
He's looking for a
middle
number from us,
update.
yeah. You know, quite honestly, I can't understand why these numbers vary so much year to year. Look at last year's, taxable personal property. It's gone down considerably. But, I don't know. Some of the personal property, devalues every year.
Yeah.
Depreciates,
yeah.
Could be what's going on. But, yeah. I would, move that we use his suggested mill rate of 16.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'll second it.
All right. Well, reminders. We got planning board meeting Thursday night, 7 o'clock. My office will be open from 8 to 12 on Saturday, and last Saturday of the month. John, you got anything?
I think I'm all set, unless you have any questions.
Not yet. Joe?
I'm good.
Yeah. Kathy, so far? Yeah.
I have a question. We got the new map for the resource
Sure.
protection.
No, we haven't yet. Anybody?
I thought we got a copy of it.
Do we?
We got the, from the acapellas,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's in the planning board's hands as far as I know, right?
Okay, in the last.
I haven't seen it.
What do you mean you haven't seen it? It was emailed to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that meeting I went to, you guys, you alluded to it, it was a while ago, and then you was going to try to get Mike Morse to come in and explain what he did. It was a whole thing there.
Yeah.
So I guess it's on stall.
Well, I will bring it up Thursday then.
If need be, I can send the email again, but it's an attachment to the email along with, recommended changes to the.
Yep.
To the order. Yeah. You know, David Strock said, how come it's changed so much?
It has. I mean, it's like, it was blue on the first one, and then there's only blue, like, going around again.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with the colors.
You ran out of blue.
Well, they use the colors differently, so there is a very drastically reduced amount of pixel protection.
Anything else?
Nope, that's all.
Bruce? Nope. Dad? Nope. I know.
I can take it offline, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dad, anything else? Mary?
No, thank you for asking.
Okay. Next thing is executive session. I move to select board going to executive session pursuant to MRSA section 405, 6E, compilation with legal counsel.
Okay.
All in favor? Thank you.